Okay guys, so I was doing some work on Relic and I got to open up the rear diff. So when I first put these axles in, I said I would video any kind of the work I needed to do on this thing. It's not time for rebuild. The MIPs were extremely worn. The other ones are down in, this is probably, I don't know, lighting issues in this room. Maybe I could do better, I don't know. One over there maybe. Like that, like that. Who knows. Anyways, the my MIPs were extremely worn out, so I got a new set for it. So I was going to put those on. I went to remove the old, well, I was trying out different shafts. Okay, there's a bit of a story to this, I guess. I had to rebuild the tranny because the output, I don't think it's on the bench. One of my benches. Anyways, the output in the center of the tranny was like one of these things, but it was the good axial one. It was the metal one with the different outputs that are metal. It lasted in there about a year, but it looks like one of the outputs is warped. Well, it looked like it was, so there's now the tranny's rebuilt with a new bottom gear in it. And then I went to change the shafts. And where did that other shaft go? There it is. This part came out. Didn't have all that hair on it, but this is the output from the rear right there. And yeah, so I'm imagining inside there's a grub screw that was holding it on, and that has backed off. So now I got to dig into the rear axle, find the grub screw, and Loctite everything back up, including all the screws and the lockouts and the diff. So by the look of it, I got to pop those two, the four on the case face, and I probably have, because I have to get at that front part, I'm going to have to pull the lockouts so I can pull the gears, or pull the axle shafts out and then pull the gear out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's kind of boring to watch me just undo screws, so I'll be back in a moment once I'm ready to crack it open. So now the 4-link is detached. Might be even easier to work on it like this now anyways. Oh, slack on that one side. Look at that later. Right, so this should come off easily now. Yeah. Oh yeah, got a little water in there. Alright, she's going to need some marine grease, that's for sure. I'm glad I opened this up. And now that I look at it, I'm going to have to open up the front. Because the front's probably similar to this, and I want these suckers to last, so maintenance is important. And there's already rust forming in a couple of places. Four more screws to get at that front gear, it would appear. And one side's a little loose, maybe. Oh yeah, that one's coming loose. Yeah, look, I'm just using the driver. They were just finger tight, barely in there. But I imagine the housing was in nice and snug, and I imagine it pushes on these. Yeah, you can tell where it sits in there. Ooh, it's all soggy. And they were all just loose. Yep, glad I took it apart. But, you know, it's like any RTR. Like, I'm an axial guy for the most part. Love the boom stuff. But anything RTR, you buy anything, screws are coming loose. You guys all know that. Nobody, I don't think any of the manufacturers build stuff with marine grease either. So you should always take this stuff apart. I probably should have done it when I first got it. I have to grab some more paper towel. I'm going to dry this up. Dry that out. That should come out of there now. I'm Loctiting everything as it goes back together. So, yeah, I don't know. I mentioned it a couple times, but I'm just going to say it again now. It would appear that the that pinion is just press fitted in there. So I put it back in with a little touch of Loctite on it, just to try and hoping that it helps hold it in there. So after I put it in, I grabbed it with my fingers and tried to pull it out, and I can't get it to come out by finger, so it's Not that tight, but it's not like I've got big old man hands either. Because when it came apart the first time, it was me trying to pry off. Uh-oh, damn it. I don't know where that came from. I found a shim in my crotch. I know exactly where it came from. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, okay, I got the shim back in there where it's supposed to be. It came out of right there because that piece fell off earlier on me. Okay, so again, on the assembly back together now. Let's do it this way. Sorry, it's the working and talking thing. I'm such a pro at this. So yeah, the pinion, or the pin gear, whatever you want to call it, seems to be only press fitted in there, so I put a little bit of Loctite on it, jammed it in there as tight as I could, and tried to pull it out with my fingers, couldn't do it. But when it did come off the first time, it was, I was trying to remove a stuck drive shaft, so when I put these new MIPs on, the plan is to not overuse Loctite, like just use a little bit on thread, and hopefully I don't get any on the shaft. So when I do go to take it out, I don't have the same problem again. I'm going to some creek later today, and yeah, I'm probably going to run this, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. It should. Can't see there being an issue, but we'll see. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.